Welcome back to Breath of Fire 3. Today, we need to talk to one of these people. I don't actually know which one. Just gonna tear myself away from hide and seek. Thank you for trusting me in all this time. Have a present. Okay, yeah. Garr learned the magic form. Okay, cool. So we now have the final form in the game. And I now need to switch Garr back to Fall, probably, but we'll take a look. So we have Magic Form. The rear member's magic is raised. So that would be really, really good if you have Nina on the party. Or Momo, kind of. But mostly for Nina. So you would want to have her in the back, or her in the back position, and just using magic, which would work pretty well. It's pretty much just the better version of normal form, I guess. Not really useful for this team. This team, you still want to stick with chain form. But that's pretty cool. We now have all the forms in the game. So that's pretty cool. I am going to go switch Garr over to Fall real quick. And then I will switch the party around. Probably put Peco in there. And head back to the factory. Okay, let's head back to the factory. I've switched Peco into the party, and that rockbreaker we found is indeed a new weapon for Peco. It's a bit stronger than the claws that I could buy for him, so I went ahead and got those. I did move the Midas Stone over to Peco, just so that he can continue getting more money. I'm probably going to have Peco be using a lot of I'm probably going to have him be using Monopolize a lot here, because he really needs some levels. Let's attack. I probably should have had him use Monopolize from the get-go in this battle if I wanted to actually make use of it, but whatever. Okay, yeah, it should still be fine. I did go back to the fairy village and buy 2 of the item that theoretically prevents confusion. So hopefully that means that that Ray and Ryu theoretically won't get confused anymore when they use Kaiser on Ryu and Weretiger on Ray. I could test that in these current battles. I might test it with... I feel like it's probably not going to work for Kaiser. I doubt it'll let me control Kaiser. I'm hoping that maybe it'll prevent me from just hitting my own friends. That would be great, if nothing else. I could test that with Ray and see if it would let me... continue to control Weretiger. That would probably be a good thing to test. That way I can move those items off of them if I don't need them. But yeah, I'll work it out. It'll be fine. I am glad that I keep fighting hobgoblins though, because I can just keep stealing those healing items. Peco does need a lot of levels. I've really been ignoring the poor kid for a while now. I'm glad he's starting to get some good magic on him. He actually has Rejuvenate and Purify, which is good. He can actually operate as a pseudo healer at this point. Okay, so I can't actually go up from here, which is how I thought I was going to be progressing. So it looks like going down is how I actually make progress in this place. Weird. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll make it work. It's just not really what I was expecting. I wanted to see if I could steal from him. I'll probably have... Well, actually, no, I'll probably just have Peco take the boss goblin out on my extra turn, because I should still be getting an extra turn. He'll just use Influence, which means the the hobgoblin will attack. Interesting. The hobgoblin attacked his friend instead of... Weird. I don't know why that happened. but I'll take it. That's interesting, though. Huh. Okay. Well, until I can figure out where I need to go, since you guys kind of saw all of this in the previous episode, I think I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit until I figure out where I actually need to be, unless that's just over here, maybe. No, this is how I came in. Don't get confused, Brendan. That's how I got into this place. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit until I figure out how to progress in this place, because I don't actually know. Okay, I think I may have figured out where I needed to be. I went up some stairs that I don't think I went up before, unless this is just how I got to a treasure before. This is just how I got to a treasure before. Alright, I still don't know where I need to be. I have figured out that this team is actually not a good team to have here in general. Peco cannot hurt the pipe bomb dudes with his current equipment. Actually, I should just switch his equipment off because the rock breaker is stronger, but it cannot hurt the pipe bombs, which kind of sucks. I can't actually tell if it's because it's earth element or if it's just he doesn't have enough damage, doesn't do enough damage. I honestly can't tell. Let's try going back through here, I guess, and see if maybe there is something I was just not doing correctly in this room. I do have the initiative, that's helpful. I'm gonna need that. I do think these guys are actually weak to earth element, perhaps, because Peco was doing a lot more damage to these guys than I felt like he should be. But, yeah, we'll make it work. Okay, so I still... If I just flip that, and it lets me go down, this turns off by itself with enough time. Okay. Am I just a super idiot? I think I'm a super idiot. They even give me a fence there. I'm pretty sure I can just run around this then. Flip that switch. Oh, it timed itself out. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just a big idiot, because I'm pretty sure I just needed to, I think I just needed to hit the switches in a particular order that I wasn't hitting them before. Yeah, I think I just needed to not hit that switch first, and hit this switch first instead. So I'm actually going to try and get my guys stuck behind this again, so that they don't run into electricity, because this is a lot easier to do if I have them stuck behind that wall. Let's pilfer, attack, and let's monopolize, because this guy can do quite a bit of damage, but the most damage he could really do to me is if he uses Blitz. He does like to get reprisals, but those don't actually do a whole lot of damage. Like, they hurt. They definitely hurt, but it's not that bad. Especially compared to when he uses Blitz. But at this point, I think he's low enough health that he wouldn't be able to anyway. Okay, still couldn't get the Titan Belt, which is too bad, but we're good. Alright. Peco really needs to get up to level 28 so I can finish off Hondura. Hondura does give some... Okay, yeah, it gives some pretty good skills. Yeah, this whole team, throughout the time I've been here, everyone on this team has managed to die at least once. There was a point where both Ryu and Ray had died. I only had Peco against a pipe bomb, an enemy he literally couldn't hurt, and I had to run away. So I'm not doing super hot here, frankly. What I should probably do is just leave and come back with literally anyone else, but whatever. Hit the switch, please. Thank you. Not quite. Not quite. I think I can do this. I just have to be faster at it. Okay. So you guys get stuck there. Run around. Hit the switch. Got it. Alright, cool. Yeah, I just have to be really quick. There was an item if I go all the way back around. Except maybe I can't actually do that from here, so I guess I'll go through the door. Okay, so I actually went the correct path. The very first thing I tried was actually the correct path. Wouldn't have guessed it, but whatever. We'll make it work. these guys have a tendency to just attack the boss goblin, which kind of just gives me some free hits. So I really, really like this team because it means they don't hurt me at all, usually. In fact, I have never seen the boss goblin still be on the field and not get hit by the hobgoblin. Now that I've said that, he'll defy me. No? Okay, yeah. That has happened every single time I've seen this team composition. So that's honestly kind of the best team I can possibly run into here. Hobgoblins can, you can steal power food from them, which is a really good item to steal. And if they're with a boss goblin, they won't actually attack me. So it's just kind of free. It's a free time. Okay, so I can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. I'm gonna bet this is a great place for Momo. She can probably do stuff here that, like, blow up some of these things or something. But whatever. I got a Sage's Frock, which is a pretty good item, or equipment. I can buy them in a different location. They can only be worn by Momo and Nina, and they increase intelligence. So they're pretty good items. I just didn't really want to... I probably should put it on Nina, but I really didn't want to unequip the Robe of Wind because it was, in terms of defense and speed, a lot better for her. Okay, so you're gonna turn Ryu into an egg. I did also try the strat of turning Ray into a were-tiger. I still couldn't control him, and he immediately just attacked Ryu and killed him. So, as far as I can tell, so far, there has not been any way to make were-tiger and Kaiser, at this point, I guess, as well, not be a last-ditch effort when everyone else is dead. So, there is that. I guess I'll give you back the fire ring, and you can have, I don't know. You know what? Actually, Titan Belt is probably a pretty good thing for you to have, actually. Just do more damage. Please, do more damage. Let's go ahead and rejuvenate. Like I said, I'm not in a great way health-wise for most of my guys right now. But we're gonna make it work. Okay, so I can go up over there. I bet there's more I could do down here. I want to see if this is what would lead me to treasure. This leads me to this switch. Okay, so I can turn this off, and that creates a shortcut to get back here. Cool. Alright, cool. So I've got a shortcut to come back. I don't know if that switch stays flipped if I leave the place entirely, which at this point might not be a bad plan to do. I really don't want to deal with these guys if I can help it. The pipe bombs are about the worst thing for me to be fighting. Actually, in that same vein, if I'm planning to just run away from pipe bombs, I might as well re-equip the rock breaker and do more damage. Let's see if I can actually get some progress going in this place, though. So if I turn off that switch, it lets me go over there. Okay. Oh, and this will let me come down, which is how I get to treasure. Okay, cool. Because I've been wanting to get that treasure anyway, so that'll work out nicely. I probably should have monopolized here, but I keep forgetting to do that in lieu of just attacking things. Which is generally also a good plan, so I'm sure it's fine. Go for attack. If it survives this, I'll get the monopolize. If it doesn't, then whatever. I guess my other party members can get some experience. Okay, yeah, I'll be fine. I can keep getting Peco up some levels. At this point, I'm kind of leaning towards just seeing if I can get Peco to level 27, I think is what I need to get him to finish off Hondura. because he only needs 3 more levels to do it. And at that point, leaving and probably coming back with Momo. And at that point, I'll probably have Ray up his final level as well. So I'll probably come back with Momo and Nina to finish this place off if I have to. I'm hoping I can finish this place off with this team and not be coming back here. I know I need to come back here to get a treasure anyway. But, okay, Homing Bomb. I don't know if attack item or if Momo. So let's take a look. Homing Bomb. It's for Momo. It's a lot weaker than her current weapon. Like, 50 points of damage weaker. But it has a higher hit chance. I don't think that's worth it, honestly. I've got the Artemis cap and I've got Delonzo on her. I honestly don't think the homing bomb's going to be worth it. I think this was the only thing I could really do over here. I can keep going this way, which doesn't really actually lead to much. I bet I can turn some of these off. Yeah, I can definitely turn these guys off. So I'll probably have to wrap back around here after I've done that. But for now, I just need to head back down to where I was a little bit before. So we will do that. Also, with as much skipping around in this episode as I've been doing, I have no idea how long I've been going anymore. So at this point, I plan to just hopefully finish this place off in this episode and then go to the next one. I don't know how long that's actually going to make this episode, but hopefully it won't be super short or super long. It'll be a nice little medium ground, somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes. That's what I like it to be when I can make it work that way. It doesn't always work that way, but if I can get it to be that way, that's the way I want it. So we'll turn that off. I can go up this way. There's a machine soldier right there. Okay, so that's not actually anything I can interact with. Can I turn this off from the side? Not really. Can I talk to you? Remote control panel. Okay. That's nice, but I don't see that I can get up there. Oh, okay. So I can get up there now? Weird. Control panel. What's the instructions? The workbox moves by tracing the movement of its controller on the dais. Whatever. Once the workbot is near a switch, press the action button. When you want to quit, leave the dais or activate the panel. Okay. So let's activate, and then it will follow my movements, it looks like. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Okay, I actually really like these kind of puzzles, because what this means is if I smack him against a block, or I'm against a wall there, that's how I'm going to be able to move him more than I was able to move before. So then I can do something like that. And then how... Oh, okay. So I have to hit that button to do that. Okay. That's fine, I can do that. I still need to get him to move further to the left. So to do that, I need to do this. Except now I have him a little off screen. That's okay. So there we go. Okay, cool. End session. Neat. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. That was actually pretty cool. I kind of liked that. That was fun. Because that hits all the switches, which means I can now go back over this way. We've got a pipe bomb. I don't really want to deal with the pipe bomb if I can help it. I'm just gonna run away if I see pipe bombs, because they really aren't worth it. I can steal vitamins from them, which is pretty handy. But they, at this point, are kind of the worst thing for me to be fighting. So that door is probably where I need to go. But I did see that there was a treasure down here, so let's go grab that. Okay, this group I will fight. Let's attack you. You know what, I'm actually just going to have everyone attack. I don't know if the hobgoblin will attack the giant orc or not. But I want to at least take out one of these guys, if I can help it. I don't know if he would have taken out the giant orc, but if he's just going to use Intimidate, then that's fine. And then we'll Monopolize, and then I should be able to finish him off in the following round. Cool, got the Power Food. I will be using all of these status boost items, probably after I have finished off people's masters, or once I've gotten people to the masters that I just want them to stay on permanently. That's when I will probably use all these status boost items. I honestly don't know why I've been holding on to them this long. I really didn't need to be, frankly. But, oh, where is... There's the ammonia. Actually, Ray won't get experience from this battle anyway, but I don't know if his HP will continue to get lowered even further the more times I end battle with him dead. I don't know if it happens just the one time or if it will get lower and lower and lower until it's like a half. But his HP is already super low, and I don't want it to get even lower than it already is, if I can help it. So let's grab this. Oh, it's just an hourglass. Honestly, I should probably use items like that more often. They are probably really useful, and I should use them more. And there's a truck in the background, so let's pause real quick. Okay, the garbage truck is gone, so let's head back up the stairs. Hopefully not run into a boss fight up here. Emergency door handle. In an emergency, break the panel, turn the handle to open the emergency door. Do I have to use Momo? Break panel, turn handle to open the emergency door. I don't know if I have to use Momo for this. Okay, so Ray can't do it. Oh, Peco can do it, though. Weird. I bet I could have used either Peco or Momo. Oh, cool. And that brings me out here. I have to go back through the factory in order to get back to Dragnir. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna camp. And I am gonna go back through the factory just to get those items that I missed with Momo. Resting here will not bring me out of the have died out, or have been. It will not bring me out of yellow health. It'll not regen that full max health for me, but it will actually top me off a little bit for what I can do. I'm gonna change my party members here. Sorry, Peco. I'm gonna actually no. I'll switch Ray out for Momo. And then at that point, I might as well change my... What do I want to do? Nothing. Let me go. Thank you. At that point, I might as well change my formation. Anyway, I'm going to head out of here. Let's just do... let's just do attack formation. I'm going to head out of here, see if I can get those items. I'm also going to save. And I also need to actually stop somewhere that I can rest at a proper inn so I can get people properly healed back up. But I want to check out those items before I end the episode. I don't have any idea of how long this episode's actually been going. I might just see if I can finish off Ray and Peco in this episode. And then show you their masters. That could be a cool thing to do. But for now, I'm just going to pop back to where I could have broken those walls to get some cool items. Alright, so I'm just about at that spot where I could blow up the wall. I did want to come back here because Momo got turned into an egg. We haven't seen that one before. So she has her little hat as an egg, which is kind of cute. I do like that every character has a different... Oh, you've got Magic Ball. Neat. I do like that every character has their own little egg form. That's just really quite cute, honestly. It's really rare to actually see anyone... Yep, she can destroy that wall. Which leads to a treasure. Which is the Ares Spear. Alright, so that's going to be for Garr, I'm assuming, anyway. Unless it's an attack item. Let's take a look real quick. Yep, Ares Spear. Devil Slayer. Alright, so it's not going to be as strong as the Beast Spear, that's for sure. But if you don't want to be using a weapon that literally takes away your HP every turn, the Ares Spear is going to be stronger. And Devil Slayer, I'm guessing, means it has a higher amount of damage against demons, which we don't really encounter a whole lot of demons at this point in the game, but I'm sure that there will come a point later where we will be encountering more. Which Holy Property will probably also help quite a bit with that. But I think that's pretty much it for Factory. So I'm gonna get out of here, and I might do a little bit of... I might just grind Peco and... because I have no idea how long this episode has been. I don't feel like it's been very long. But Peco and Ray are both really close to finishing their masters. I might just finish them off real quick before I head off to the... I don't remember how to get to the actual place I need to be here. I might just finish them off real quick before I continue further. And if I do that, I'm going to do that in this episode. So I guess I'll see you guys back in a sec as we finish off their masters. Okay, I wanted to cut back in here, because I was thinking about it, and I probably won't actually check out their masters in this episode, because that means I'll have to go back through the factory yet again to get back to where I can actually make progress. But the main reason I wanted to cut back here is because I just learned something cool. When you get turned into an egg, after the battle, your MP will be, or your AP will be maxed back out. So getting turned into an egg completely regenerates your AP. I don't know why. It doesn't regenerate in battle, but when you get out of the battle, your AP will be fully restored. Because I've been using Momo to heal here, and she got turned into an egg, and her AP fully restored after the battle. So that's just cool. That does give a lot more credence to possibly learning. Actually, now I want to see if she can hit that, or if it has to be Peco. Oh, it's broken. It should be usable now. Okay, cool. Well, whatever. So it does give a little bit more credence to learning Ovum, if you can. But anyway, like I was saying, I don't think I actually will switch out to getting these guys as new masters in this episode, just because then I have to go back through the factory yet again to get here. I have to go through the factory to get out to where I need to be to do that, and then I have to go back through the factory again to get back here, and I don't want to do that. Especially when I'm going to get to a point where I can actually warp ahead here in a little bit, because if I can get back to Hangar Yard, or whatever it's called, Container Yard, which I think is at the end of the desert, then I can warp back to Dragnir and all the other places, so it'll just be more convenient to do it then. Now comes the hard part, the desert land of death. Or, what? A land of ever-changing sands, where nothing lives, from which no one returns. That's what everyone said about crossing the ocean. But we did that. I get the feeling God wants to be left alone. Well, I don't know anything about that, but I know the goddess lives beyond the desert. So you must cross the desert. I'll tell you how to survive long enough to get there. Ask me anything. Okay, well, I need to talk to Horus. I think I can rest here. Rakta is your best friend in the desert. If you get lost, you can use him to get back here. Oh, cool, okay. Well, I'm gonna save. Oh, cool, they'll let me rest. Actually, yeah, I should also probably adjust my skill notes here. One other thing with the master list that I don't know if I ever showed this off, but it'll actually show you the AP, it'll actually show you the stat gains and losses that you get for each person. Okay, so yeah, power defense, slight agility and slight intelligence increase, but -6 to HP and AP, so honestly, he's not very good. There's probably better people for him, but whatever, we'll make it work. And then Dias, oh boy Dias, that intelligence and AP. Also a little bit of power and agility. I don't like how much it decreases her defense though. Which is why, frankly, I feel like Hondura is actually one of the better ones for Nina, because it decreases her power, but she's not attacking people anyway. And otherwise, it just increases her AP and intelligence. Anyway, I've been rambling for too long, so I'm going to save, and I will see you guys in our next episode as we go to the forest, I wish it was forest, as we go to the desert of death. Yay!